everybody. How are you? Happy Thursday.
Another great
we made it, man.
We made.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been gone for 2 weeks.
I was just getting ready to say, I hadn't seen you in a
A
while.
lot of things have changed around here. What, we get thrown outside or what?
For one, we lost our chairs.
Well, if you guys look outside, we've been showing some footage. It's so crowded, there's no place to set up inside anymore.
I got to tell you, man, this is kind of cool, though, with all the bikes and stuff behind you, so I really dig that. But, yeah, man, it's good to be back. Good to see you guys again. I was gone for 2 weeks. 1 week was work, and 1 week was a family vacation, so we had a family reunion.
Welcome back.
And now Dad's gone.
Yeah.
And he's where I left, so he's in Rochester now after I left, and there's a reason for that.
They couldn't have the two of you there together, man.
Only one nap male's allowed in Rochester, New York at a time. I think it's a state law. But wow, guys, so yeah, it's good to be back. I can't believe the place is really even hopping more than when I left.
Every week, the
Every
energy
week.
it builds and it builds and it builds. The parking lots just get more and more packed.
It was awesome. When I left, I was so happy how, thank you all, because everybody's showing up and it's fantastic. But now I get here tonight, I couldn't even park.
You got to get here early if you want to park a car.
Got to get here early, so.
The hottest place in Orlando right now.
Yep. So, well, it's great to be back. And what do we got going tonight? I guess we got a couple of things. We got, Mark, you got something with tire maintenance, right?
Yeah, we did. I went over and got a new tire put on the bike, so I figured I'd take that opportunity to teach some people about what to look for, why they should look for it, and things like that. So let's go ahead and roll that tire video, and we'll find out what happens.
The wheels on your bike go round and round,
Round
man.
and round, man. Let's go. Roll the video.
All right.
Hey everybody, this is Mark with Cycle Fever TV. I'm out here at Southern Cycle today with Nathan because I needed a new back tire, and I've got some really good reviews on these guys. So we stopped by to see them. They've got a great shop here. We're going to shoot some video. We'll get it out to you, let you see it. I'm going to introduce you to Nathan. He's one of the owners.
All right, Nathan, give us a little bit of things we should look for about changing our tires, and what things we should look for. When should we change them? How I've seen some of these guys, they're riding on tires that are so low, it just scares me.
Well, first off, keeping the PSI up in the tires, the correct PSI the manufacturer suggests, is probably one of the best ways to get the most miles out of the tire that you can. So that's the most important thing. As far as what to look for, most tire manufacturers put wear limit marks on the tires, which is a raised portion inside the tread that you can look at to see when you get down to the point where you need to change the tire. And it's basically telling you that you do not have enough tread for the rain to get in and come back out, like a squish basically factor, to be able to get the rain back out so you won't hydroplane. And like I said, most of the tire manufacturers put that on there so the customers or the riders can tell by looking at the tire that it needs to be replaced. One of the biggest issues that I see is on the full dresser, Harleys and Goldwings and such, where you can't see the tire very well. Those are the most that I see come in that are way past the wear limit mark, sometimes down even to cords, and the customer didn't even realize it until he just went and saw the tire. Another thing we do when we change the tire, we do a good bearing inspection on the wheel to make sure that the bearings are good. They don't have any drag or notchiness in them. It's a safety issue, so we always check that out. As well, on the bike, we always do a general safety inspection over the bike, looking at the brake pads to make sure they've got enough wear left on them. The tires, both tires, we check the tire PSI anytime the bike's up on the lift. We adjust the tire PSI to the correct PSI from the manufacturer's spec. So this is by far not the worst I've seen, but this is all I've got to show at this point. You can see the metal cord starting to come through here and the ripple effect on the tire. So when I was speaking about the wear limit marks before, here's one of your wear limit marks, the raised portion inside the tread. So if you were to look at this outside, you would think this tire is still good, but unfortunately here in the center, there is no tread left. Michelin actually has tread in the center here, and it's gone, and it has been for several thousand miles on this tire. And you can see the cords just starting to show their face. This is probably about 2,000 to 3,000 miles past where this customer should have ridden this bike.
Hey, I got to tell you, that Nathan, man, over there at Southern Cycles, he did a great job. He gave us some great advice. You know, them guys have got a good, clean shop over there. They got good competitive prices, so I was really impressed with them guys.
He knows his stuff, AJ.
Yep, and was that when they just have 2 inches of rubber on the tire, you got to really make that rubber count.
Yeah, I think our next video we're going to talk about things that have been happening here. JD, you got it coming up? What you?
Yeah, you got
bike night in June?
talking about the bike night, right?
Oh, absolutely. Since you've been gone,
Yeah.
and
That's
now
a song,
here,
I think.
Yeah, since you've been gone.
playing a little bit out here at the Ace. I was doing a little filming, met a lot of people, and I really do appreciate your support. Some beautiful bikes, and bike night in June is just building more and more. Every Thursday night, you got to come on out here and check it out.
It just gets bigger and better. Sometimes they have a car show. Last week they had a car show out here at the same time. So July is going to be great. June has been awesome.
And it has.
And also, please be patient with us. If we filmed you, it takes a little while for us to get everything out there. So we will get you. We promise. Just keep watching.
Yeah, not everything we shoot ends up on the show. So we try to get as many people as we can, but sometimes we got to work with what we got within the time constraints, right? Well, that sounds good. So I can't wait to see all the bikes and everything that's happened during June.
June's been busy. Let's go ahead and
All
watch
right.
the video.
You've been real busy.
All you, John.
Hey, man, how about that bike night? That is some crowd, you know. And look out here now. We're showing the parking lot right now.
It's
So
already picked up since we just got back.
I got to tell you,
I exaggerate. It's crazy.
it has just gotten better and better and better every week. So
You can feel the energy.
I know Steve Glum and the rest of the
Mark,
guys here,
guys
and
gotta
Mark,
be feeling really good.
everybody's got to be feeling really good about the way this thing is just going. It's just going and growing, and as you can hear, man, it's just downtown's vibrant again, right?
Yeah, like JD said earlier, we're getting so much footage, we're having a hard time getting it out to you guys. So if you don't see it on here, check out CycleFeverTV.com, because if we don't get it out on the show, sometimes we'll get it out on there if we don't get it out here.
Yeah.
So,
Please share with your friends.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
yep,
share, definitely. Thank
we
you.
greatly appreciate.
Yeah.
so
Well, listen, we could go on all night about
Yeah,
how great
about
bike
night, yeah, 'cause it's
night's
awesome.
going here.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And it's not too late to come on out.
nope, never
Yeah.
too late to come on out.
they go
Still
till
people
about
coming in.
11:30, 12 o'clock before
And they're
people
still
start
serving
pulling out.
food and
Yeah.
drinks. And,
I'm getting ready to have some really good meatloaf myself.
Oh, you know what were those pulled pork tacos?
Those tacos were awesome.
I gotta tell you.
So-
Well, listen, guys. Now I'm gonna do a little throwback over there to Cackleberries. We always have a good time at Cackleberries. Cackleberries is gonna be our Throwback Thursday shot.
Throwback Thursday, yeah.
So I don't know. We'll have to take a look and see. I don't know if we have a.
let's just let the people watch it for themselves.
Yeah, no,
We
it's
can't
always
describe
something.
it.
Always something.
So that's Throwback Thursday at Cackleberry. We'll talk about it a little bit when we get back. Enjoy the video.
All
You're
you,
gonna
Crazy
like it.
John. So there you go. I forgot some of that stuff, man.
That place
Brings
is
back
crazy.
some memories.
It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
fun over there, man. You know, and we got some good shots with the drone, with your van. You know, the Cycle Fever TV van. We got some great shots of the midgets there. Them guys are funny. And,
Mark, you hit it right on the head. That's what this is about. This is about fun, getting away from work, enjoying time
Yep.
with your family, eating some good food. That's what bike nights, the Ace Cafe, and these events do. They bring families together, and nothing's more important than relationships.
Well, listen, the best thing about Cackleberries this year, this is where the Cycle Fever TV trophy came.
Yep,
This is where
that's right.
Crazy John was born in Cackleberries.
Yep, that's what we found
and
him.
Crazy John's been around forever, but for Cycle Fever TV, that's where he earned his stripes.
we didn't realize who he was until we handed him a trophy and a camera. And that was
and it was all over from there. So Cackleberries will never be the same. Neither will Cycle Fever TV. So if you're wondering, and that's the trophy that we started with. I think that one got worn out. We had to get a new Cycle Fever TV trophy. So.
And thanks, John, because John's been a big asset to Cycle Fever.
Yeah.
He does a great job on that.
And luckily for me, my daughter had an event, so I had to go home before it got too crazy. So I couldn't get in a whole lot of trouble.
Somebody says, how long does he go? I said, it depends on how many batteries that camera has.
And it had a lot of batteries.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of events here real quick.
Yeah.
Getting
Mark.
towards the end of the show. So first I got on August 3rd, the New Smyrna Beach Shrimp and Seafood Festival. They put out a bunch of good food for that. It's on the street. They block the streets off. Good drinks, adult entertainment, or adult beverages. That's August 3rd, New Smyrna Beach. And then August 5th is I'm Too Broke to Go to Sturgis at the Pirates Pub. It's a great event. They have live music. Yeah, that's good. So they put out, they do everything they do at Sturgis. They have bike shows, they have food, concerts. It's just you're too broke to go to Sturgis, so you go to Pirates Pub. That's August 5th.
I'm too broke to go to Sanford, man.
And then on October 1st, this is my last one. It's the 9th annual Go Pink for the Pink Ladies that we've done a lot of stuff
Yeah, we
for.
did. Yeah,
They're going to be at the barn from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Excellent.
Go Pink
excellent,
Ladies.
excellent.
Yeah.
Listen, I got a couple of live music things I want to tell you about here at the Ace Cafe. Friday, July 21st is Ancient Sun, and that's classic rock. That's at 9 p.m.
Good band.
Smoking Torpedoes. That they do retro blues.
Wow.
So that ought to
I
be
have seen
something,
them
right?
a few times. They are really good.
That is Saturday the 22nd, and that's 9 p.m. And then we've got July 28th is Sound Theory, and so they are, I don't even know what, they're probably 9 o'clock too, I'm going to imagine.
Everybody else.
And then the 29th is Giddy Up Go, and they were another one on
That's
opening
Jeff,
night,
yeah.
right? So
Jeffrey, yeah.
Jeffy will be here at Giddy Up and
Did you
Go.
have a
DJ
friend named
Jeffy.
Giddy Up Go, Sean?
Yeah, his name's JD. Giddy Up Gone. So yeah, that's Jeffy does classic country. So
Classic Hank Williams Sr., Willie Nelson, that kind of stuff.
So yeah, nope. So that's that. So so if you guys are here, I got to tell you.
There's always something here to do.
Oh, and the live music is fantastic. You know,
And the
Great event.
acoustics are great.
John,
Great stage, yeah.
John was here just last weekend, I think, because he wanted to hear the music. I don't know where he told his wife and his kids he was going, but he just disappeared.
It's an easy place to hide for a while.
Yeah, so he just sent me a text. I'm here. I'm watching Cumberland Gap. I said, oh, dang it. I'm still in New York. So,
I have a couple of quick shout outs if you don't mind.
nope, don't mind at all.
First I want to thank Robbie and John for helping me at work. Without them guys, I wouldn't be able to be here today. Thank you, Robbie and John. And Stanley, if you guys don't know him, he was a guy that came here from Africa about 4 years ago to become a preacher on the property, and he's learned how to do construction. Well, he just went back to Africa. He has taken a Cycle Fever TV shirt with him.
Hey.
And I've given him about 50, 60 cards to start handing out in Africa. So we're going to start our African-based
There we
Cycle
go.
Fever TV
All right.
event.
Very
there.
good. Very good.
And then one last one. I'm leaving the last 2 weeks of August to go up to North Dakota, and German Dave is riding with me. We got a 4,000-mile trip planned, so we're going to have plenty of good video of that, man.
Well, before I go to my shout outs, I got a couple more things here that are going on. I talked about some music stuff, right?
Hear those engines in the
I
background?
love it. I love it.
Yeah, they did that for you, Sean.
So the 20th obviously is bike night again,
Yep.
so that's great. And then the 21st is van night, so come check out the vans. 22nd is Z Club meetup. I don't know what that is, but if you're in the Z Club, you must know. The 20.
Camaro.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
It says CFL Z Club. Yep, you guys, you got it,
Z28,
man.
man.
You got it. And then Bikes and Brew on the 23rd. That's Saturday. That's 7 a.m. And they got the brunch.
Good brunch, too. $18.99, all you can eat.
24th is Misfit Mondays. So that's for lowriders and tuners. Don't be moving my drink, man.
Well,
I know
the reason
exactly where
why
it's at.
I moved your drink for a reason, because you are going to forget about happy hour at the Ace Cafe, 5 to 7.
I'm already working on it.
that's
I'm already
why
working on it.
I went ahead and did that.
The 25th is Hot Rod Lunch at 12 o'clock. The
This drink's a little
26th,
strong.
Hot Rod Nights. JD, I work with you. I need a strong drink. The 27th is Bike Night again. That's Thursday. Friday is Cruise Night. Cruise in at 5 o'clock on the 28th. 29th is Cars and Caffeine. And then the 30th is Scooter Sundays. So we're going to be doing that. So I'm sure we'll see some of those guys from the scooters.
That'll be a lot of fun.
So that's that. So Jay, you want to be sure. Now, if anybody wants to know about these,
It's on the bathroom wall.
it's on the bathroom wall. Just go into the men's room and it's over the urinal. So you ladies, if you really want to know, I guess you can go in there as well. I doubt anybody will mind, but that's where they are. But just so you know. All right, Jay, what about you? What you got?
Well, are we ready for our shout-outs right now?
Yep, shout out time.
Well, I think I'm going to do my shout out to Hank. You know, he's missed tonight, and Hank, I got a surprise for you when you get back. All right, I got a little gift for you. So you watch. Take a good look at my face, Hank. This one will surprise you, I promise.
So JD won't be back for a month.
Yeah, we won't see JD. Let's get on with some sponsors.
So yeah, well, let me do. I got a couple of shout
I want
outs.
to go outside and enjoy this party.
I got a couple of shout outs
Oh,
real
wait,
quick.
Never mind.
So, my uncle Jimmy Williams, I want to give him a shout out, and Jimmy Cuccinelli, thank you guys for showing me around, taking care of me while I was there. I greatly appreciate it. Always great to see you guys. Uncle Mikey, I love you, man. He says he watches every week.
Hey, Mikey.
Mikey, you know Uncle
Mikey,
Mike.
man.
There you go. So, thank you. We had the family reunion. It was just my 97-year-old grandmother, her kids, their kids, and the grandkids.
Oh, wow.
No other cousins from other aunts or uncles. We had 80 of us. So that's
So your
crazy.
grandmother watches too?
My grandmother? Yes, she does. Both of them, actually, and they're both 97. So, and then my last one real quick is Kevin Shaka, my buddy. I wrestled with him in college.
Hey,
He happens to live in Rochester.
Hey, Kevin.
Him, his wife Colleen, Ariana, his daughter, and Santino. And we were different weight classes, thank God. Or he's still with my butt, but we were different weight classes. So his kids, Ariana, Santino, they were great. Had a great time with you guys. His wife Colleen's fantastic. So those are my shout outs. I'll have more next week, but I just want to thank these people for really taking care of me while I was in Rochester. I greatly appreciate it. So all right, sponsor time.
All right, who wants to start out?
JD goes.
You take it, Mark.
All right, Ace Cafe, the home base, man. I love it here. I can't wait. It's not that I want to get out here, but if you could see the crowd that's out here, you'd be knowing why I want to get out and enjoy the Ace Cafe bike night.
Yep, we all want to get out there and hang out with these guys. It's a great crew down there. J. Myers Insurance for all your insurance needs. They've got everything you need. Motorcycle, car, house, business, whatever it is, they can take care of you.
And we may be calling Jay Myers sooner than you think.
Remember that, Dad.
We'll talk, Hank.
All right.
What do we got
We
there?
have USA Payroll.
Yep.
You remember that company, don't you, Sean?
I do.
USA
I do.
Payroll.
That's where I was last week or 2 weeks ago. So
And
I
don't
was out
forget,
there.
Michael Dolce and the AEE Magic Cam.
The Magic Cam, right here. There it is.
$29.99 special. Just tell them Cycle Fever TV sent you.
That's it. These babies are
All right.
awesome.
Michael,
are great.
I want to personally thank you because someone made a camera that I can use so that I can work and understand. So, Michael, I really appreciate you.
JD proof.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, that's
what they
it.
say.
It's time to. And I've missed doing this, so you guys gonna let me start it, right?
Go ahead, man.
All right, everybody. Join the adventure.
And enjoy the ride.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Cheers.
All right. Good enough.
Pretty good, don't you?
Yep.